All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Cody Bellinger. And the home opener is underway. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2000. This looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Well, they call that an advantage. For a reason, you're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. A 2-run blast. Here's Judge now. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Next one off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And Judge takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that one fouled off. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there are 2 down. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He muscles that one out of here. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. But the big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. What? They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Here's Acuna. No. It's out of here. They hit another. Here's Matt Olson.
drops in the dirt. That's inside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
But a healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
That's inside. Ball 3.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. So now here's the DH, Drake Baldwin. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Olsen gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Judge on the move to the alley. One down. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Hey, hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, I'm out here flexing, never.
やばくない今の。やば。どういうバグ？怖すぎる今の。
New inning getting started. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one in the dirt.
むずいって。
Line to left, and that's down. A base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Jose Caballero.
Hey! No, that's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Duvong over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here comes Bellinger. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, nothing happening as the count evens at 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can. 1-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. Foul ball, another 2. Second and third, one away. Here at the top of the second. Next one misses. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That's to third. To first, and he makes it. Everyone's safe. All loaded up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here.
Nope, outside.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. A big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Hard
ground ball for a base knock. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single. 4-3. They take the lead. Stan in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one missing inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's way high. And the count is filled up. High fly ball out to left field. Yastrzemski on the move.
なんか刑務所で行うトレーニングみたいな操作方法やな。
Back at Truist Park, so down to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 out man at first. Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Oh.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center.
Go.
Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. At the plate, Michael Harris II. He's already homered in this game.
That's the ball.
Eehee.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Stay
Took him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's Acuna now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And fouled off. Here's your one. This is
What?
can't get there in time, and both runs could score. In comes the run from second, and he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Olsen up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Yeah.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
On to first. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. This one in the air center field. And there's one down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Popped up. And that's the 3rd out.
信じてないけど、一回も。
Back here in Atlanta, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Swinging a foul out of play.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Liner caught it second. So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Volpe throws to first in time. Back in Atlanta Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In the dirt.
負か試合と見せかけた中盤から急速冷却と見ました。
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. And another ball. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
That's 4.
Baseball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 3-1. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
楽しいこれ。
Bellinger stepping to the dish. What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
3-6-1 double play.
エアチャレンジの意味。
You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box.
Yeah,頼む、マジで。それは。
Everything has to be.
Just got it. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Bellinger makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Grisham drifts towards it. Out. Number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here comes Austin Riley.
これ1位抜けしたやつがおそらく Q と TS 当たれるから。
And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double.
図らずもレギュラーシーズンに意味出てきてるんだよな。
This has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes Riley. The throw in. The tag saved by 2.
フリーアドレスでこけしこした話と。
He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach in a huge lot behind the hospital or out on the street.
That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th.
ジャージ。お薬飲みます、まず。お薬。あ、そうだよ。じゃあ、アーロン・ジャッジ。あいつは、すごいやつだ。大谷翔
Stepping in for
平。
the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Hit on the ground to short, Dubon.
翔平が二刀流
Throw
し
to
ている。
first.
二刀
One
流
pitch
が
and 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
あら。
Foul ball there.
Ball, low.
And an
Challenge,
ABS
challenge.
challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Sliced hard but foul. The Yankees down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. 2 out.
やばい、チャレンジしないで。さすがにボールだと思う。
Now it's Trent Grisham to the
あ、入っ
plate.
てる。
And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
やばすぎそれは。
Around
わ
first,
あ、
digging
渡
for
るんじゃねえ
two.
よ。
And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Wells in the box now, takes strike one. Close,
No,
but
that's a
called a
ball.
ball. And that is ball one. That's your challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, two down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got it. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jake Bird.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Well struck right field, and that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. No advance though. Ball didn't get too far away. So a man at first, and now the DH, Drake Baldwin. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And delivers outside. Bird goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. So digging in, Sean Murphy. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Murphy around second on his way to third. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the catch, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Now a chance for Michael Harris II. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swings and fouls one off. Late on that fastball.
危ない。
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
いやー、もったいない。
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Matt Olson up to the plate. Over to right field, way back, gone. Matt Olson blasts one out. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
壊れたね。
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Ball to strike. In the air to left center. Grisham settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Well, this game isn't very... And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Dylan Dodd.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
No, that's
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screech.
No question.
Got him swinging. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. To third, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Tapped softly on the ground, and it ends up hitting the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. But one run is in to score. Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, that's right at the top of the list.
いや、そういうわけじゃない。あ、そっちもしんどい。
なんかこの試合だけボール変えてます？
And that's got extra bases written all over it.
コルクボールやん、これ。
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. And that one hit to first. Olsen takes it to the back.
All right.
Back here in Atlanta, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one ripped right center field, and it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Grisham sprinting for this one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Ozzie flying around third. He will score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Goldie steps on the bag. Finally
これでどうやってレンジャーズに負けたんだよ。
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he's got a double. 1 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. First offering way inside, almost got him. One now. Swinging a foul straight back. That one to first. Goldie takes it himself, and there are 2 outs. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it.
もう終わっていいってこれ。なんなの？ほんまに。
We go to the top of the 7th. So now the Yankees clean up hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
お前逃げられねえんだよ。
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Trent Grisham.
どっちか東堂か分からへんな。間違えた。最高。とんでもないとこ行く。これひどい。でもいい。
Swing and a miss at a slider. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they cut into the deficit. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
First pitch and he
has to get out of the way.
ファルスのマスだよ、今のとこ。
Late swing, foul to the left.
ここから強くないと。
And the slider just misses.
最後のこの青、最後のこの青に入る。これが円に入れば入るほどコントロールがいいね。
That just misses. 3 and 2 down.
これは多分注意とかそういう。
絶対メーター練習した方がいいこれなら。
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
いや、まあボール球振りましたから。キレがあったんだよ。なんかホームラン打つと。ホームラン打つ。いいボール。だから初回のホームランは。うん。それ以外ですね。俺的には完璧に抑えた。グッとくる。まあ、グッともう、まあ、ジャスレイト。全体的に、あとパワーメーターですね。
Off the mark there, and 1 and 1.
パワーメーター。メーターやんですよ。この時。
Hit on the ground to the right side. Goldie takes it to the bag
ハル
and
ス
one away in the
の
bottom
時
of
の
the
方が打
7th.
たれてるイメージ。
Drake Baldwin digs in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. And there's 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy.
メンタル死んだら、まあだからあれ解読なんですよ。早ない。
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
現実は。やり返された。ボールや。
There's a line drive to left field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly see the ball very well in this one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The throw to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well done, drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's not a easy thing.
Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. And the lead continues to grow. Mikey Stremski up here. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner touches second, heading for 3rd. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smashed out into the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here is Austin Riley.
魚と、あれ、まあ、来たんです。
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. They should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score 2 runs in. And they extend their lead. So man aboard. Now here is Michael Harris II. And there's a foul ball. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. That one way inside. Swing and a ground ball.
ボールっていうか、ボールチームの影に隠れてるけど、なんだっけ、なんとか、めっちゃいい。
We're the top of the
が
eighth.
ヤンキースの
Anthony
ね。
Volpe stepping in now for the
若
Yankees.
手だからこんなんてめっちゃいい。
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Jackknifes out of the way.
やばい。
That one found hard the other
マ
way.
ジでやばいよ、マジで。
Foul tip straight back, and that's squared him up in the mouth. That didn't feel good. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Jose Caballero. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
2回するやろ、このった時に。
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Bellinger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Nope, ball 2.
Thanks.
And the call stands.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one ripped. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. Up the middle, Duvong. Handles, throws the first. And bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That smash towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Here is Matt Olson. Foul ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge on his way over. Takes it in for the out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Doval, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just...
That's strike. Back at Truist. So a lefty out of the pen, Danny Young.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. So a man aboard here is Aaron Judge. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
No.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Stanton in the box now, takes strike one. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Man at second.
That's out the corner.
On the ground. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. But foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Yankees with only one out remaining. Grisham in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
99見てエナスコアしやがって。
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And that skips into dirt. There's a strike. Grisham wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. On the ground, right side. Base hit into the outfield. Jazz on his horse coming around third.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Wells forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
That's the way.
To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Holmes with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
fuck? Ugh.